Is it okay if I call you mine, just for a time? And I would be just fine if I know that you know that I've been needing your love. If I ask of you, is it alright if I ask you to hold me tight through a cold, dark night? 'Cause there may be a cloudy day in sight, and I need to let you know that I might be needing your love. And what I'm trying to say isn't really new. It's just things that happen to me when I'm reminded of you. Like when I hear your name, or see a place that you've been, or see a picture of your grin, or pass a house that you've been in one time or another. It sets off something in me I can't explain, and I can't wait to see you again. Babe, I love your love. And what I'm trying to say isn't really new. It's just things that happen to me when I'm reminded of you. We seek true love, search and dream, chase and lose, grieve, hope, become. Try again, same person, new person, and yet there in the corner of the psyche, beauty always with the heart's rapid pace, interpreted as anxiety, discarded as pathology, lost to awareness in modern life. There, he, she, they sit, stirring the cauldron of self-love, asking you to turn your gaze away from them and look, truly look, at all the years of courageous fire beating, driving, leading you here to this beautiful moment of a reckoning enfleshed. Let your heart be eclipsed, dearest one. And in that moment of the moon shadow, making love with so much light, feel your heart calling and carrying you here to yourself. That is all the love your little one needs. That is the truest love, for loving yourself opens you to all that ever was and ever will be. I'm recording with my laptop right now because I just used my laptop because my phone is overheating because it is incredibly hot again. And today, like, a big fire started near where I live, and it's the biggest fire in history we had so far in this year, like the da 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 da. And I'm lying like a slob in bed, and I didn't even check the news right now. I just can smell the smoke, and I just saw this cloud in the sky, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm just going to be honest with you. I felt this solar eclipse very intensely, and I'm not even, deep into astrology. I don't know much about that, but I've just come to learn in the last year, especially since I lost my sister, that there is a lot of wisdom and truth in evolutionary embodied astrology, Vedic astrology. Yeah, we shouldn't, be arrogant about things that hold so much wisdom, so much collective wisdom. And so I felt it very, very intensely, and I just had to think a lot about our journey, our journey of connection, of love, of embodiment, of duality, non-duality, and all of those things. And I think self-love does not mean becoming self-sufficient to the point where you don't need anyone anymore, because that is actually an energy that is rooted in fear, obviously, because of course we need each other. That is love. And I feel there is a version of self-love discourse that almost turns healing into invulnerability, and in the sense that I don't need anybody, I don't attach, I am completely on my own. And I've been talking a lot to my best friend in the last days, who had like a very, very painful breakup recently, just a few days ago. Thought they found the love of their life, their special person, like incredible. I never felt like that for anyone, and now it turns out to be kind of a nightmare, unfortunately. And we are whole beings, of course, and another person cannot manufacture our worth, but we're also relational creatures. It's both at the same time. This is all about the question, does a relationship with another person, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, does it help me to become more myself, or does it rather pull me away from myself? Do I feel myself expanding or contracting? How does my body feel? Am I moving toward love, or am I just kind of organizing myself around fear? And am I expressing my truth? Am I expressing what is true? Or am I becoming smaller, so that somebody won't leave? Look at this beautiful leaf that opened up today. And it has been closed for a month. I think it came like in March or April. We have August now. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. And here at the back, you see there's also a leaf that has opened. So that makes me so incredibly happy. Just look at that. What a beauty. And here a friend gave like these aloe vera plants to me, so I potted them. And I also got this beauty, this beautiful ficus. I don't know if you call it like that in English. Rubber tree. It's in German, like a little rubber tree. And I got it for 15 euros at Lidl. Also for 15 euros, this beautiful fig tree. I hope it's bright enough and it gets enough light. But yeah. Also, I got this little UFO plant. A friend gave it to me. Yeah. And she has more of them, like little ones. I will plant them probably. I don't know, plants make me so happy. I become more and more like Maud. Like, I like to see things grow. That's really what it is. Yeah. So I have like a little oasis around me right now. I'm very, very glad about that. If like outside the motorcycles are driving me insane, like I have my little oasis here and also outside, as you can see. And I need to tidy up a little bit there. The air is still so foggy from the forest fire. I don't know if you can see. You can see kind of the smoke coming from many kilometers. It's crazy, crazy times. And look at my little tomato here. She's growing and growing. I hope the other ones get enough light. Oh, I need to put like a little bit of bird food into my little birdie house. And what else? Yeah, and I got this thing here finally to water my plants automatically. So I'm very, very glad about that. So yeah. It's been really a while since I felt so empty and full at the same time. It's like very ambivalent. And you know, I told you about my friend. It's like one of my best friends who was in this seemingly perfect relationship they've been looking for their whole life. That was kind of the last thing they told me, and it all happened so quickly. It turned out to be like the total opposite of what they thought and what they had expected, and it's kind of scary, you know. even the challenging connections, all connections actually we go into, can reveal a lot about ourselves to us, about our inner child. Because each time we truly connect with another human being, it's like our little child gets to connect. The most vulnerable and maybe even most exiled parts come out, and in the best case, they get to connect, they get to find safety. It should be okay to call you mine just for a time. And not even that, maybe forever. That should be okay. It shouldn't scare another person. Because if you truly surrender yourself, you don't have to be afraid of, giving up your own identity at the same time. Sometimes losing yourself means finding yourself. It means finding your truer essence. I have to think of my friend again, who said something very beautiful. They said, my heart has been broken so many times that it has become dust by now. It's just dust because it has been broken so often, but at least it's glittery dust. I don't know, it's not really, I don't know. I don't feel like my heart is dust. But I feel all the times in my life my heart has been broken has brought me closer to myself in some kind of way. I'd rather take another heartbreak than kind of freezing myself and becoming an iceberg. It's just not my thing, I guess. I couldn't do that. So I'd rather experience being rejected, my desires being unmet, and coming back all over and over to self-love again. Because as long as we can do that, always look at what does this connection reveal about myself, what does it teach me about myself, then we don't really have anything to lose. Then even when we're losing ourselves, we're still choosing ourselves. The one who loves always wins. Yeah. Because when you're loving, you're living. And that's what it's all about. And also someone once wrote under a video of mine that was about rejection, said romantic love is so foolish, you're such a fool for kind of believing in romantic love. And honestly, I don't believe in romantic love in this Hollywood sense or in this Western kind of romanticized colonial definition of romance. I do not believe in that at all. I believe love to be like a spiritual quest. But at the same time, also, I believe we're not an island. I don't believe that loving yourself means isolating yourself and being like this lonesome warrior. Because at the end of the day, I feel that connections, and especially getting rejected in connections, experiencing failure in connections, is something that teaches us a lot about ourselves and that makes us grow spiritually. Because, like Pema Chodron said, nothing ever goes away until it has taught us what we need to know. And even if we try to isolate ourselves, really to become like these completely autonomous creatures that no one and nothing can hurt, there will be something that will make you hurt. That's just how it is. And even if it's yourself, that you hurt yourself, to see if you still feel, and you focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. Everyone I know goes away in the end. Why do we, procreate? Look at nature. Everywhere, entities merge into each other and something new gets created. It's not the end of the world, it's the beginning of a new world. So, oh my God, I don't know. Somewhere Bluebirds fly. That moment, birds are flying in the sky. Birds fly over the rainbow. Once in a lullaby. I'm always mixing up the lyrics of the songs that I'm singing. I just want to show you this beautiful evening sky. Everything has calmed down. I don't see smoke in the air anymore. I think they managed to extinguish the fire. And I'm very, very glad about that. So luckily, the worst case scenario hasn't arrived. That was what I've been scared of, because I'm always scared of the worst case scenario. I'm telling you. I'm honestly always bracing for the worst. And it's something I'm learning not to do anymore, but it's hard. Star shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds sitting or singing in the sycamore tree. Oh, there is a dragonfly that just sat down on my phone. And I can't film it, but you have to see it through my eyes. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. So I'm singing for the dragonfly and for you right now. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this.